frighten you. Actually, Commander, I do want to frighten you. This place is evil. I'm not sure what type of evil we're dealing with here. Summer camp slashers, haunted well girls, gremlins, Bloody Marys, creepy Victorian children, dolls, Draculas, mummies, puppets, mermaids, mermonsters. Anything's on the table. If something's gonna feast on our souls, I want to know what it is. But I would prefer if you did the looking. If a tiny voice in your head is begging you to run and hide, you're probably on the right track. I'm picking up a strong presence. Keep looking. I've marked an evil location on your map. Go be brave! Please? Oh good! Catacombs! For when you can't decide if you want to bury the dead or decorate. You really can't beat a catacomb. Ooh, that's scary. I'm picking up high levels of storm corruption centered in the catacomb. Gross. Super gross. Hate to interrupt when you're in the bone zone, but we've got evil lurking all over the place. Get out there and find something horrific. I'm picking up some moderately evil readings. I've marked the next evil location on your map. You are welcome, and I am sorry. Here we are. I already like it better than the catacombs. Let's take a look around. Is it just me, or is this creepy mansion a little too Husk-themed? A Husk portrait here or there. I'd call it a coincidence. But this is some thematic dedication. Keep searching. Look for anything extra evil. It's like the storm is shaping reality here. Or at least in charge of the interior design. Uh-oh, we got evil. Check your map. Good news. We found the evilest place on the map. Vlad's castle. Depending on who you ask, Vlad was either a brutal murderer or an accomplished businessman. Either way, you might not want to go into the basement. Take a look around. Carefully. Very carefully. We need to run a full storm reading on the castle. I found the ideal locations to deploy a sensor array. Check your map. Uh-oh, we've got husks incoming. You've got time to reinforce the area surrounding the sensors. Here they come! We've lost a sensor. We need at least one sensor to survive. Another sensor down! Evil lurks in the castles and mansions of Hexylvania. But we've got traps. Search the zone for castles with elevated storm corruption reading. This looks like the place. Let's set up here. Deploy the trap. Activate the trap when you're ready. Once we activate the storm trap, we'll need to defend it. It's working! Keep the trap safe until the storm is completely contained. We did it! Trap success! Huh. That barely made a dent. The storm is too powerful for just one storm trap. I'll ready the next trap. Search the area for an ideal place for the storm trap. Move quickly. We've only got 10 minutes to build defenses and activate the next trap. Don't forget to collect blue glow. Activate the trap when you're ready. Once we activate the storm trap, we'll need to defend it. This trap will take longer than the first. It's working! Protect the trap! Trap 2 success! We've trapped the storm! For now. I think the survivors are gonna need a little encouragement to come out of hiding. I have a solution. This seems like the perfect place to start spreading our message of hope. Deploy the wind-up Hexylvanian emergency alert system. Hey, Hexylvanians! You can run, but you can't hide for long! We're coming for ya! That sounded better in my head. Since the survivors are not exactly crawling out of the woodwork, we're gonna need to work on our messaging. Deploy the emergency alert gramophone! Hexylvanians, we're here to save your lives! Short, sweet, to the point. We're not getting the response I was hoping for, so let's try this again. You'd think we wouldn't have to work so hard to sell the concept of not dying. Okay, new plan. Hit 'em with a repetition. Need help? Confused? Lost? Head to home base! Home base! Home base! It's your only chance to escape certain death! 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 I already know what you're gonna say, I already know! I'll fix it! I'm really starting to take this personally. We're offering to save these people's lives, and the response is... whatever the evil version of crickets is. One more time. You don't like me, I don't like you, so just come to home base, okay? Two things. One, I regret the tone of the last message. Two, we're out of blank records. So, you don't like me, I don't like you, so just come to home base, okay? That's our permanent emergency message. Despite some hitches, we're starting to see survivors. I'm gonna have to give you all the credit for that. You don't like me, I don't like you, so just come to home base, okay? I do like you! I just had a bad day! Let's deploy that emergency alert phonograph! You don't like me, I don't like you, so just come to home base, okay? This is counterproductive. Alright, I know how to track down a new record. I'm not gonna like it. Thank me, because I fixed things. Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! I had to listen to Final Dave explain why jazz is the only honest music to get that record. Earn that sacrifice, survivors. Come out of hiding and let us find you! Deploy the gramophone. Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! Let's let them know we're here. Drop that gramophone, Commander! Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! Drop the needle, Commander! Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! This looks like a good spot. Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! Not surprisingly, we are running low on gramophones. I'm frankly shocked we had so many to begin with. Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! Step right up, ladies and Hexylvanians. We've got something to say. Survivors of Hexylvania, we're here for a limited time to save your lives! Pass it on! Alright, it's our last one. Is it just me, or is this gramophone a little evil looking? The black moon rises! Is that seriously what my voice sounds like? The feast of blood draws near. I feel like I'd remember saying something like that. The monster wakes! I think we're done here. According to the guidebook, there's only one surviving Vlad statue in all of Hexylvania. And it looks way less husky than this number right here. We might want to destroy these. It can't be good for morale. Take that, Vlad statue! I do love a good statue toppling. Unless the legs stay behind. Nothing takes the shine off of people's uprising like stubborn statue feet. It starts out all, death to tyrants! But then you gotta be like, sorry, we'll take care of the rest in the morning. Whoa! Or rather, whoa. Hey, Commander? The guidebook has a brand new chapter. Chapter 13. The Resurrection of Vlad. Let's stay the course. I mean, sure, there's a new chapter of the guidebook about Vlad's return to Hexylvania. And his subsequent 1,000-year reign. Rivers of blood. Lakes of blood. Intercoastal waterways of blood. And sure, it appears to be written in blood, which is scary. And Comic Sans, which frankly seems unprofessional. But that doesn't mean that Vlad is for real coming back. Huh. A new footnote. Yes, it does, Ray. That's exactly what it means. Oh. Keep taking out those statues. I'll read up on this so-called Vlad resurrection. All right, dude, enough with the edits. I get it. You're haunted. Nice work. So here are some signs of Vlad's return we should be watching for. Multiplying statuary. Check. Generalized horrors. Sure. Got those too. There are a lot of steps to this whole Vlad returns prophecy. Corrupted artwork, virulent mist, foolish interlopers. Oh, that's us. So check. The uprisings? They're always going off about something. Oh, and of course, the plague of bats. I've got like 6 more pages of this. Keep taking out those statues. Aha! The final sign! And on the glorious day of the revelations, the final sign will manifest. Oh, wait, the text is changing? Now it says, actually, never mind. Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. And the rest is spoiler text! Ha-ha! Take that, Vlad! Just one more! Well, best case, we've made this place a whole lot less evil. Worst case, we just got a little Vlad fighting experience in. Ah! A wolf! saying you've been cursed by the moon, and we should harvest laboratory equipment to find a cure? Fair enough. I wonder what kind of scientific research the Hexylvanians were up to. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something helpful. Like, for example, Basil Wright's draft of endless agony. For when you simply must scream. Forever. We'll leave this one here. Grizzlebert's edible poison. I don't understand that at all. Mr. Moribund's elixir of everlasting love. We don't know. He died while writing that. Maybe he got distracted. Pop! Too soon! Actually, hang on. If tragedy plus time equals comedy... No, it's fair game. Wow. Okay, that was very dark. Dr. Eliza Webb's... Oh, a female doctor! Hundreds of years ago! Maybe this place wasn't so backwards after all. And this is her poison for bats' teeth and claws. Finally, a bat-based poisoning solution for your enemies and loved ones. Huh. You know what? We've got enough pioneers. We're not claiming her. Alright, what do we have here? Dr. Grunklin's hate potion. Weird. It's like a love potion, but actually way less problematic. Yeah, I'm down with that. Quote-unquote Victor's quote-unquote truth, quote-unquote serum. Why is everything in quotes? Vlad's Choice brand mouthwash. Small batch brewed in Hexylvania using only the freshest locally sourced mouths. Everyone wash your hands. Well, here's a recipe for spiders. Step 1. Combine 2 parts spiders with 3 parts spiders. To add a cozy autumn twist, drizzle with remaining spiders. Dr. Wolfus Kurthman's bucket of moonbane. A cure for the moonlight wolf disease. Step 1. Gather sharpstone from the quarry of the doomed. Sure. Step 2. Apply externally to the lunar surface until vanquished? Can you vanquish the moon with a bucket of rocks? Well, we'll never know if we don't try. I think I'm making progress. But I'll probably need a few more minutes. I'm starting to think this isn't the best approach. Yeah, this really might not be the best approach. This absolutely is not working. I should stop. Oh, I think that one made it. Okay, just a few more. All right, moon's still there. Moon's still smug. I've moved on with my life. So let's see what else we've got here. Feed Wolf. Book for Make Bad Wolf Good. Hey, now we're talking. Okay, step 1. Wolf come to home base. Wolf not eat all. Wolf stop at eat some. Wolf promise. Did you write this? Really nice work. Nah, not happening. I'm sorry, I don't think we're gonna find the cure. So, for now, no home base for you. Don't give me those sad puppy dog eyes. Or those suspiciously red puppy dog fangs. When you're done being a monster, you can come inside. Same goes for all the other monsters. Pass it on. Nice work. I did some napkin math, and the current cage-to-human ratio in Hexylvania is 1.05 to 1. And since we're all having the same nightmare where Vlad returns and literally everyone gets locked in a cage, I'm thinking we smash some cages. Just in case. If we smash 8 more cages, that guarantees at least one person will remain free. Not great, but it's a start. I'm beginning to think Hexylvania's economy was entirely cage-based. Hopefully tonight won't be a repeat of the old Vlad Cage nightmare. Is it weird that we're all having the same nightmare? Maybe there's something about it in the home base manual. That's it! The human/cage ratio has swung back in our favor by exactly 1 person. As victories go, that's not astounding. But maybe that means tonight's nightmare won't be so emotionally scarring? Well, guess I'll see you at 3 a.m. in the kitchen for some light stress snacking. I've noticed a high degree of storm corruption in some graves. We should stop the storm from doing whatever it's planning on doing. You know where this is going. We gotta destroy some storm-infected graves. Nice work! I mean, do not take pride in this. But still, You know, way to go. Take that, Storm! And, of course, apologies to the corpse. And the corpse's friends. And the corpse's family. Can't promise that's the last grave we're going to vandalize. As much as I really, really, really would like to promise that. But that's it for now. Let's never talk about this ever again. Huh. I guess it's true. According to the guidebook, the entire Hexylvanian historical record was burned. Apparently, Vlad the Vicious II read an unflattering journal entry and went on a bit of a rampage. He tortured the journal's writer, then his friends and family, then the shopkeep who sold the journal. He also decreed that all trees of paper-bearing age must be burned. That's an unbalanced man, who maybe doesn't understand what paper is. There's a page in the fireplace. I can make out a few lines. The howls from Vlad's castle have left us weary and afraid for our lives. It's dated Vladtober 25th. Keep an eye out for more pages. Here we go, another page. Let's see, it says, the new tax upon pitchforks and torches leaves me no choice but to fear the worst. Vlad has discovered our plot. Yeah, I see why this was burned. Ha! Another one! I have to admit, I'm less impressed with fire than I was before we arrived here. My dearest Gertrude. I think it's some sort of letter. The regret I carry for ignoring your wise counsel is consuming my heart. In much the same way Vlad consumed the hearts of all those poor... Ugh! That's all I can read, but it's safe to say the ending was disgusting. Oh hey, it's a postcard! The sinister acts committed by Vlad in the light of day, pale in comparison to the horrors of the night, as Vlad goes out hunting under a blood-red moon. It's signed, see you soon, Vlad. Here's something. They say Vlad cannot be killed by the hand of man. If I were Vlad, this is the type of rumor I would start about myself. In fact, I'm starting this rumor about me right now. Tell your friends. We've got another one. We've taken every precaution available. We've hung mirrors, gathered garlic, and crafted steaks. If he comes, we will be ready. Here's another. Our beautiful Hexylvania has grown rotten in the shadow of Vlad's castle. The fear of Vlad has twisted into madness. Even I have seen strange beasts in the dark. I think I'm starting to see why the storm would settle down here. We've got pages. Huh. It looks new. Straight up, I think that Vlad was a vampire or something. Hexylvania sucks. Chad. Great note, Chad. Hold on. This one's definitely recent. The storm is yet to breach the walls, but hope of rescue is fading fast. Some of the survivors have developed cabin fever, claiming husks have invaded their family paintings. Commander, I was gonna ask about that. I mean, who am I to talk about decor? But I can't imagine buying one of those husk paintings, and then hanging it up, and then being like, yep. Whoa. So the legends are true. Vladamantium is real. Keep reaping that Vladamantium. I'm gonna consult the guidebook. Last time we were here, the Vlad presence was purely decorative. But now that the storm spent a little more time spooking around Hexylvania, I'm worried we'll be facing down a storm-fueled Vlad monster. So we'd better be prepared. According to legend, Vlad's only weakness was a blade of pure Hexylvanian Vladamantium, which is why he decreed that all existing Vladamantium must be fashioned into things that are absolutely not knives. Keep collecting that ore. Oh, interesting. According to the guidebook, Vlad's weakness to Vladamantium was vastly exaggerated. The book goes on to say, who dares seek the forbidden knowledge? Show yourself. And then it encourages us to throw ourselves into the pit of insolence. See, this is why you never let politicians near textbooks. Nice haul. Nice work. So in the meantime, the guidebook has added a few more chapters. Chapter 25, Vladamantium is no big deal. Chapter 30, Vlad and Vladamantium, a love affair. And of course, Chapter 45, Vladamantium is like vitamins for Vlad. Thank you for helping Vlad stay so healthy. Just a few more. So, my analysis of Vladamantium is complete. It's really not as spooky as the legends in the guidebook make it seem. It's just a common alloy that happens to be extremely radioactive. Oh, don't worry, you're fine. And you'll continue to be fine if you identify all remaining sources of Vladamantium right now. Right now. Please hurry. Keep it up. Just because Vladamantium isn't a magic bullet for taking down Vlad doesn't mean we should give up. Most monsters have some sort of weakness. Mummies hate fire, classic vampires hate heart steaks, romantic vampires hate non-blousy shirts. That's the end of my list. I have discovered more monster weaknesses. Here goes. Mothmen hate light bulbs, lanky men hate carbs, werewolves, of course, hate silver, and mermonsters hate the searing hot strip of parking lot between the beach and their parking spot. Nothing about storm monsters loosely based on historical monsters, but I'll keep looking. I have discovered Vlad's true weakness, the sun! To take Vlad out, all we need to do is completely eradicate the storm! In the next week or so. Vlad, dang it! Why couldn't he be one of those monsters you can only defeat with love and friendship? Those guys are the best. That's the last one. Unfortunately, there's no magic bullet for defeating Vlad. We'll just have to rely on each other and our bond of friendship. Which again is not his weakness, even though that would have been really great. Vlad Moo is on the rise! Soon I will reclaim my throne! Sorry, what was I saying? It doesn't sound like something I'd say. Huh. Well, he can't reclaim his throne if there's no throne to reclaim. Haha! Classic loophole. Get smashing! Try ruling without your throne, Vlad! Well done. Now for the rest. Vlad had one throne for every day of the Vladian week, which according to the guidebook was 12 days long. The Hexylvanian week consisted of 12 days. Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Tuesday, Vlad's Day, Vlad's Day, Vladder Day, When's Vlad, and Vlad's Day. This is why no one likes tyrants. Ah, according to the guidebook, this was Vlad's Day's throne. Not so regal now, are ya? And this was Vlad's Day's throne. Wasn't the last one Vlad's Day's throne? Aha! And here we have Vlad's Day's throne. Again? Huh. Let me look into this. Ah, Vlad's Day's throne. Way to smash that thing 6 ways from Vladder Day, Commander. When's Vlad's throne? Ha! Not anymore, it isn't. Take that, you arrogant chair. Do you feel that? Vlad's hold over this land wanes. At last, Vladder Day's throne. Yo, Vlad, let's see you come back now. Oh, you shall. Heard it that time. Heard it and did not like it. Survivors have been taking shelter in these Hexylvanian shacks, and it has not been going great for anyone involved. We need to knock them down before anyone else gets hurt. Castles, shacks, crypts. What's this place got against houses? I'll give the storm this. Destruction is really satisfying. Check it out! Yep. Another one gone! I do feel a little bad about this. This wasn't just a poorly built shack, it's poorly built history. But like I always say, anything to cut down on the vampire storm ghost carnage. If you want to save lives, you gotta crack a few shacks. A little destroying. Take that, shack! Thank you, but your services will no longer be needed. We've got a PR problem on our hands here. Some of the survivors are viewing the shack culling as evidence that we have turned against them. Kinda can't argue with that logic. So let's stop for now. Ah, the catacomb of the cursed. Hexylvanians believed the only way to remove a curse was burial on sacred ground. Hopefully, after the cursed person died. But, knowing this place, probably not. Castle Mormist. Oh, check this out. When accused of vampirism, Vlad responded by inviting villagers to this castle. There were no survivors, and no further accusations. Here we have the Crypt of the Calm. A quiet space for Hexylvanians who left the world peacefully in old age. According to the guide, it was never used. How is it still so spooky? This catacomb was reserved for the Order of the Hex. Leaders who dedicated their lives to rebuilding Hexylvania after Vlad's death, and removing all traces of his bloody reign. The Order of the Hex was immediately successful in their reconstruction efforts, but were unfortunately killed in a series of suspicious force explosions? History is terrible. Thrall Hostel. It says this was a popular destination for pale, servile, and highly dedicated employees. Uh-huh. The Catacomb of the Screaming Skull. So it's a literal name? We can go literally whenever. Here is catacomb E through F. The final resting place for Vlad's victims. Last name's E through F. At least he was organized. Sacred burial ground, resort and spa. You get the gist of this one. Oh, but it says here it has a really nice restaurant. Castle Carlsbad. Built by wealthy trader Johann Carlsbad, this castle was known for its lively feasts and festivals. Johann himself was legendary for his charity, kindness, and his particularly gruesome and multi-stage death at the hands of Vlad's henchmen. Come on, Vlad! Well, I guess they redecorated. Castle Bloodstone. It says here it was built upon the bones of the vanquished. You know what? I'm starting to not like these people. Oubliette Mansion. According to the guide, an oubliette is a big hole you throw your enemies in. Cool. Built by Count Daggerville, who was later thrown down his own oubliette. That's what you get for owning a forget hole, buddy. The Red Inn. Built by a master butcher known only as Cleavermeister. According to the guide, don't go into the basement. That seems to be a theme here. Jailer's Catacomb. Built by Vlad to honor his personal guard, many of whom he himself killed. Sounds like a good boss. Ulra Manor. Home to the bloodless Baron Victor Ulra. Baron Ulra served as Vlad's personal physician, and was a leading expert in the field of exsanguination. After Vlad's death, Ulra dedicated his life to preserving the memory of Vlad's reign. He commissioned statues, works of art, and even created 2 daily papers. If it wasn't for this dork, maybe we wouldn't be dealing with vampire takers right now. Castle Lupe. This castle was known throughout Hexylvania as the home of Dr. Lupe, a prodigious surgeon known for his morbid tendencies and highly flexible morals. The good doctor fueled Vlad's obsession with vampiric lore by performing countless experimental surgeries, including the first successful fang transplant. Castle Morningstar, home to the reclusive Count Nos. Castle Morningstar's gates remained closed for 40 years until the Count's sudden death, at which point the gate remained closed for another 40 years. The gate was constructed of oak and iron and weighed... Oh my god, there are 3 more paragraphs about this gate! This guidebook is the worst! Castle Zero. Built recently by an unknown vendor tech investor, Castle Zero offers little in the way of ghosts. That's all it says. No ghosts. How is that considered information? Whoa. What is this doing here?